In the quiet and unforgettable year of 2025, we found ourselves drawn to a place where nature still speaks in silence, and time seems to slow its pace. That place was Madwa Wadwan, hidden beautifully in the mountains of Kishtwar, Kashmir. What began as a simple journey soon became a memory etched into our souls. The road leading into the Val felt like a formal invitation to leave behind the noise of daily life. With every turn, the air grew fresher, the sky wider, and the mountains more graceful. Nature welcomed us gently, as if it already knew we had come not just to travel, but to feel the strength of companionship. This journey became special because it was shared. Alo, NG side me were friends whose presence gave meaning to every moment. Dar Aijaz, Mohammad Ramzan, and Aijaz Ahmad. Each of them brought something unique: warmth, patience, laughter, and quiet strength. Together we were not just travelers, but companions walking through an experience that transformed from a mere trip into a lifelong bond. As Madwa Wadwan unfolded, we saw green valleys stretching endlessly, touched by an ever-changing dance of sunlight and shadow. Soft winds passed through the grass, carrying the fragrance of damp earth and absolute freedom. Streams whispered old stories to the stones, while the mountains stood as silent guardians over our path. The ascent to Chohar Naag. One of the most meaningful chapters of our journey was the trek toward Chohar Naag. The name itself carried a sense of mystery, and the path leading to it tested both body and spirit. As we began the climb, the rhythm of our footsteps blended with the symphony of the wilderness, the crunch of soil, the rustle of leaves, and the rhythmic breath of the mountains. The trail moved through narrow paths and open slopes where silence felt alive. At times, the climb was demanding, and our breaths grew heavy, but no one walked alone. This was where friendship revealed itself, not in grand speeches, but in small gestures. When someone slowed, the others waited. In tiredness appeared, encouragement followed. There were moments of unplanned, sincere laughter. Jokes were shared, and fatigue slowly turned into joy. The mountains seemed to echo our spirits, and as the clouds drifted close, the world felt soft, ethereal, and beautifully unreal. The peak of stillness. As we climbed higher, the view opened into a vast expanse of gold and green. The sky felt closer, and everything unnecessary simply faded away. There were no distractions or worries, only the present step, the present breath, and the shared silence between friends. Reaching Chohar Naag was not about loud celebration. It was about stillness. A quiet sense of achievement settled within us. Standing there, surrounded by the giants of Kishtwar, we felt small in a peaceful way, small before nature's greatness, yet immense in our gratitude. We sat together, some speaking softly, others lost in thought, watching the wind move across distant ridges. It was a moment that did not need to be captured with words, yet it lives now through every heartbeat of memory. Lessons from the valley. Madwa Wadwan taught us that beauty does not demand attention. It exists quietly, waiting to be noticed. It taught us that happiness lives in simplicity, a shared path, honest company, and a heart open to the moment. As the day moved forward, and the light changed its tone, shadows lengthened across the slopes. While looking back, tired but fulfilled, we carried more than just our belongings. We carried a sense of closeness that only such rugged journeys can create. Friendship felt deeper here. There was understanding without words, and comfort without explanation. This journey reminded us that the most meaningful memories are rarely planned. They grow natura, when people choose to walk together and truly experience the world. The mountains did not rush us, and the valleys asked for nothing. Everything existed in a perfect, quiet balance. A chapter written in experience. As evening approached and the sky softened, gratitude filled our hearts. Gratitude for safety, for friendship, and for the privilege of witnessing such raw beauty. This story holds more than scenes. It holds emotions. It carries the sound of footsteps on mountain paths, the quiet laughter of my friends, and the calm strength of the Kashmiri wilderness. Whenever these moments are recalled, may they take us back to 2025, back to the trail, the air, and the present. We felt. May they remind us that some journeys aren't meant for a destination, they are meant only to be felt. Madwa Wadwan, Chohar Naag, Kishtwar. It was a pause in time, a shared experience, a journey of the heart. This was not just a trip, it was a pause in time, a shared experience, a quiet celebration of life, a journey through mountains, a journey of friendship, a journey of the heart. Madwa Wadwan, Chohar Naag, Kishtwar, Kashmir. Thank you for the peace you gave us. Thank you for the silence that spoke. And thank you for the memories that will live on forever.